you want to transcend, if you want to move next level in your life, you have to understand that everything in your past should be completely embraced. Every mistake should be looked at differently. It should be looked at as a decision that you happen to make at that point in your existence. And how cool was that? Everything in your life. Because what you went through in that moment was exactly who you were. And there's nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of. Society wants to shame you for who you are. They want to tell you what is right and what is wrong. They want to tell you how to worship and where to go to church and if you should go and what you should wear. They want to police you from gathering and just showing each other love. Everything about the system is fucked up. Think about it. The people that colonized this world are still in charge. They took away the glorious cultures of the natives and the amazing lives of the Africans. They stole community after community and slaughtered all of the highly spiritual people and created a system of banks and debt and mortgages and worries and college loans and minimum wage jobs, and they continue. That's funny. You just got my notes in your face, love. And these systems continue to dominate our culture, and only a select few are waking up to who we really, truly are. You know, if you are awakened, you understand that you are just vibrational energy. This little flesh suit that we occupy is simply an expression of energy. We are all that is. Unfortunately, this world, our freedom, has been hijacked by a select number of people, and other people have bought into the system. So separating yourself and realizing that all of this that surrounds you is fictitious is a good place to start on how to transcend, how to overcome all of the cares of the world. You have to realize who you are. Every single thing that you have done is amazing. Get a hold of that. You made decisions that you made at the time. I understand what public shame is, having been being the mother of this scandalous, too sexy for her yearbook daughter. My daughter came out and decided she wanted a sexy, gorgeous photo of herself. I supported her, and the public went crazy in their judgment. See, they don't understand who they are. They don't have a clue as to who they are. If you're busy about worrying about what somebody's wearing, how somebody's acting, what somebody's experiencing, being judgmental toward it, you're not awakened. There is a difference between teaching and guiding and judging. I teach and guide and show people, hold up a mirror to some of their behaviors. Depression is a big one that you have to come out of and realize that your mind, your thoughts are communicating with your heart and sending an emotional, vibrational transaction that then it agrees with, and those pathways become stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And you can go to talk therapy and make them even stronger and stronger. And then you can take a drug because you're convinced you'll never get better. And you solidify that decision of being depressed or anxious. See, this is not at all who we are. Who we are is this energetic vibration. If you can take the time to heal yourself from every single offense and know that all of those people out there that are full of shit because they don't have a clue, they're completely indoctrinated with dogma. They just blindly accept the religion of their parents. All of those people are full of shit. They get all of their information from one book. Yes, they see the beauty of all that is, but they see it in a very limited perspective. They see it in a way that was taught to them. They were told that Jesus is Lord and that, or Muhammad, or that they are the chosen ones, and it's just a bunch of shit. We're all a vibrational energy that can transcend all of the negative vibrations. If you can overcome all of your dogma, all of your shame, all of your anxiety, all of your depression, all of your self-analyzing behaviors, getting out of your mind, if you can deal with all of your shit, you can transcend. There are other secrets. You got to become a vegan, because what's going on right now is there are 150 billion animals a year. 150 billion animals a year. A year! 150 billion animals a year that are undergoing a blood sacrifice and are living a horrendous life. And what is it doing? Scooter Patrol. What is it doing? It's ruining our earth. It's ruining our bodies. It's making people fat and sick and depressed. And then they're going and spending money at the system, in the hospitals, supporting the same system with the same people, giving profits to the one organization, to the few families out there that are controlling everything. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. If you want to transcend, you have to understand who you are. Science has proven that mass does not exist. This is a transparent connection to all that is. Somehow it is contained in some magical, glorious way. Our flesh suits are contained 50 trillion cells in our body dance and come alive depending on what we feed it, depending on what we think. All of these little decisions that we make, it's like they are a cumulative effect on our well-being, on our person, on our consciousness. The more you just stay in that wavelength of thinking that you're flesh and blood and making money and, going on a vacation every now and then and wondering, if you're doing all the right things, instead of just living and knowing and being and accepting and embracing everything that's going on and looking at it with a set of eyes that realize we are part of this energetic vibration. And we've been going through this 24,000 year, I think it's 24,000 or it's 26,000, it's something like that, cycle of the sun when it's been in kind of a pit. And now, at 2012, we're going into the next solar cycle for the next 24,000 years. So we're right on the freaking line of this new world that's being birthed. And so if you feel a little like, what the hell? Everybody around me is asleep. They don't have an understanding about what's going on. You know, they talk about stupid, mindless shit. They're tuned into the TV. They're addicted to their phones. They're not doing anything powerful to transform this world. What the hell are they doing? They're wasting their life. I'm surrounded by these people. Where are the people that are doing and becoming? They're there. They're just in the minority. If you're not a vegan, you are still participating in the system. You have not transcended. You do not realize that tortured energy lowers the vibration in the world. You do not realize that you're contributing to this messed up, energetic crap by participating in that. I'm abstaining from voting from here on out. I'm not interested in participating in that system. I'm not. I trust that we have evolved enough as a people that we know how to police ourselves. We know how to behave. I hardly think somebody is going to just run down the street and stab somebody else in the neck as the vibrational energy gets better. See, when we're critical of everybody, when we are consumers and filled with fear, we actually contribute negatively to other people's behavior. As we become whole and healed and aware and conscious, and we remove ourselves from others that just want to cling to that behavior, and we become more and start putting our energies into discovering who we are and into whatever our giftings are, then we can spread this energy. But you got to remove yourself from the system. You got to live as simply as possible. My daughter and I live together and we love it. We're best friends. She has, me to rely on and to cheer her on. I have her to, help just take care of everything. And we tell each other everything. I don't understand why families become so fragmented. Now, if your family is completely dysfunctional, you have to separate. I have a family member, a very close family member, who just disapproves of everything that I am and everything that I do and all the ways in which I act. And I don't care how close this person is to me in blood. I can't tolerate the energy. I just can't tolerate the energy. So we have to come together and be with people who understand us and respect us and love us. We got to clear the shit out. Boy, I've been talking. The system, I'm telling you, we can change the world. We can change everything. 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 We can change it fast. You have to stop caring about what other people think, because honestly, they do not matter. If you're worried about what other people are thinking, it's like having little silver strings attached all over the place where you are trapped in sort of a web of that space. You have to just click all of that stuff off and know that you are amazingly special in and of who you are. Amazingly special. And if there's anything out there that causes you to feel like you aren't amazingly special. You have to click it off. Because you are. You have to have people around you that believe in you. Blood is not really a factor in, how you should base your life. Base your life on what's best for you always. You need to read my book, Fashion a Fairy Tale, an inspired methodology for manifesting fantasies. You need to read it. It's an hour, 2-hour read, and it will revolutionize your life. It's a series of my life coaching, of my spiritual coaching, of my daughter and I's spiritual coaching. And this first book is called Self-Centered, because that's the foundation. If you want to transcend, you have to become self-centered, self-aware. Spend time clearing out all of your shit. Spend time healing yourself. Spend time understanding how powerful you are. Then you can see that you are all that is. And you'll find your leadership skills. You'll find your brave nature. You'll discover who you are. And it's so important. Gotta stop judging each other. These are just forms that we are in for a very short time. So don't judge anything. Smile at everything that you witness and see. Smile at it all. Notice. Don't judge it. Don't judge it. Have a great time with this life. Teach everything that you know. Empower others. Spend a tremendous amount of time in study. Don't eat animal products. Make all your meals, we love Mexican big bowls where we put the beans and then 7 or 8 vegetables. So yummy. So yummy. Pasta dishes, rice dishes. We eat amazing food. Amazing food. So to become vibrationally stronger and more alert, to lessen all of your fears and worries, to lose all your weight, eat 100% vegan style. Most of our ancestors were predominantly in that lifestyle. So become more and stop worrying about this little flesh suit. You can transcend. One of the practices you should definitely put in place right away is journaling every morning when you wake up. Journal your dreams. They're speaking to you. This is your more powerful nature. This is your more natural nature when you're vibrating without all of your concerns. So pay attention to your dreams. They'll show you where you are spiritually, and they'll guide you and warn you of enemies or warn you of upcoming events. Journal all of your goals. Think the highest of yourself possible. Don't limit yourself in any way. Live simply, again, so that you can leave this man-made material world in your mind and find peace in your spirit. Meditate with a vibrational energy, because that is who you are in essence. So some sort of a some sort of a vibration. It's the first thing I do when I wake up. I just sit in bed. I don't reach for my phone. I'll write down a dream real quick, and then I'll sit up in my bed and I will meditate with a vibration for about 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes it's shorter, but I'll tell you what, it completely reboots you. 100% clears out any negativity, connects you to the universe. And then I grab my tea and I watch something that's really empowering, or I read something that I've been curious about. I feed my mind, and I eat really, 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 really healthy. You, my dear, have an entire world to charm, an entire world to educate, an entire new reality to create. So disconnect from any type of attachment to who you thought you were, and connect with your very essence. And it's going to take you some time to arrive. It's going to take you some time to heal from hurts. It's going to take you some time to heal from depression. It's going to take you some time to heal from anxiety. It's going to take you some time to lose the weight and start feeling powerful. It's going to take some time to learn how to love yourself. It's going to take some time to really deal with all of your attachments. But when you come through, when you discover your power, when you decide to transcend, all will be right in the coming generations. We're leading the way in this next 24,000 cycle. That's going to be beautiful. And then it's going to be ugly again for another 24,000. It's just the cycle of life. But right now, you can choose to vibrate higher. And you know the cool thing about this 24,000 at the line space that we're in? It's straight up from here. It's straight up, straight up. So very quickly, we will transcend. Very quickly, we are going to get our shit together. Very quickly, we're going to be empowered. Yeah, we get to start this new age. How cool is that? Sign up for Love Notes, because you need encouragement. I need encouragement. We all need encouragement. So sign up for Love Notes at spiesgirls.com, because every day, or most days, you'll get a note from me, from my heart. Just a short little note telling you how amazing you are. Maybe revealing a story of something that happened to me. So sign up for Love Notes at spiesgirls.com and transcend, my love. Transcend. Tran-fucking-send.